Guys, I just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I thought I'd do a video obviously saying thanks to everyone, but secondly talking about my journey from 0 subscribers all the way to 100,000. Subscribers, man. That is like, what a life goal, what a massive achievement. I'm proper over the moon about it. Thank you, sir. I'm currently on my way to Binker. I've been going up to Binker every day because obviously there's stuff to be done up there. Not that there's much to do, I'm just doing it to keep myself busy, keep myself sane, and yeah, just keep on it. Sorry about that, just adjust that camera. On it as much as I can, yeah? But despite the horrible time right now, it is nice to, I say it all the time, you can't do nothing about the negatives in life, but you can always focus on the positives. And right now, for me, 100,000 subscribers, that's a massive, massive positive for me to focus on. And it's put me in an amazing mood. I feel great. So what I want to do in today's video is talk about my journey. So I think that's an important story, isn't it? The journey from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. Because ultimately, as with anything in life, like building that church there, it started off with one brick, or probably not a brick, or a block, or as a bit of stone, or whatever. It started off as one small particle, and now it's a big church. And that's pretty much what everything's like. Everything in life is like. Me as a car trader, I started off with one car. Me and my brother Leon, we started off with one car, and we built up to over 100 cars. It takes time. Undoubtedly, everything does take time, but as long as you put the effort in, you always get results, right? And I think my journey on YouTube was probably, I would say, sort of split into two. So the first 50% of my journey was to 10,000 subscribers. That was like the first 10,000 subscribers was a real battle. It was really tough. And then the second 50%, although numbers wise it seems a bit odd, was the next 90,000 subscribers. So it's probably a bigger battle. Well, undoubtedly it was a bigger battle to get to 10,000 than it was to get to 100,000. And even getting to 1,000, I remember hitting that 1,000 subscriber goal years ago and feeling like I'd put all this effort in. I'm feeling really proud. It was just a massive achievement. It's a big day for me, and I've been waiting for this day all year. I sort of didn't know if it would happen, but it has happened. And the reason why I'm doing a video today is to celebrate having 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Congratulations. It's nice as well when you're getting goals along the way, that you're putting all this effort in, and you get rewards, you get a sense of achievement, and you get gratitude and a good feeling overall on your journey. This week I hit 3,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't know, I think I don't really know where to start. I think that's basically, I'm a bit speechless, man. Like, obviously I see all my comments, I see all the comments on my Instagram and stuff, and on all my videos. I get a hell of a lot of positive feedback, and I think one of my biggest motives for doing YouTube is you lot. Like, obviously without you lot, there would be no motive. I enjoy filming, I love editing, I love being reliable and consistent. Obviously I upload my videos on point, 6 PM Wednesday, 6 PM on a Sunday, without fail. I enjoy that consistency and that routine, and I love having the ability to just spread a positive message. You know, there's a lot of negative in the world, and for anyone to be able to sit down and watch a YouTuber a couple of nights a week and he's spreading positive messages, I think that's important. It's good for everyone, isn't it, to see just see some good in the world. And that's definitely one of my biggest motives. I love delivering good messages. I enjoy motivating others, and I see that, like I say in my comments, that a lot of people do take a lot from watching my videos. And ultimately I started off myself, like I'm one of 5 kids. I'm actually one of 9 children. The plot thickened as life went on, but grew up with my 4 brothers, so one of 5 boys. As single parent, we grew up with our mum in Luton. Opportunities were definitely minimal, but we created or done as much as we could to progress where we could in life. And didn't do very well in school. Didn't do well in school at all. Got kicked out of school, not because I was naughty. I suppose I was naughty, wasn't I? I was probably more of a class clown than I was a class idiot, if that makes sense. And all my brothers were saying we all had a hard time in school, or we just didn't get on in school. It just weren't for us, and I ended up resorting to being a bloody car trader. So yeah, but I think there's so many factors here that I keep thinking about in my head. There's so much things to talk about. My brother's massive part of my journey. My brother Leon, obviously my business partner. Without him, I wouldn't have achieved nowhere near as much as I've achieved today. So it is such a supportive, on it, motivating person to be around. And I think having good people around you is really important. My missus, I've got a little boy, obviously Kai, he's 6 years old, and for my missus to be with this obsessive bloody workaholic that wants to work 7 days a week and edit videos 7 nights a week, that's difficult for her, but she's brilliant. She copes with it really well. Let's talk about motives as well quickly, because what is my motive? I get asked that a lot. Why do you do YouTube? I honestly don't know. There's definitely not one reason why I do YouTube. There's not one thing that motivates me to keep going. I just enjoy the full package. I love, like I say all the time, filming. I love editing. I love cars. I've got a massive passion for cars. I've always loved cars. As a kid, like, all my friends knew I loved cars. Some of the kids used to call me Calvin, not Calvin, because I'm the guy that loves cars. My Calvin's car diary thing was inspired by, I suppose, partly Top Gear, watching Top Gear as a kid, and secondly watching Mike Brewer on Wheeler Dealers, or Deals and Wheels as it used to be called.
I found Calvin's car diary. It's here on Facebook, on the interweb. And do you know what I'm going to do? Look at that, eh? Look at that. You know what I'm going to do?
Give it a like.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to cock it up.
That's it.
There's Calvin's car. Oh, look, it's liked.
There you go.
There you go. Calvin's car diary liked. Make sure you like it too. Otherwise, this boy, who should have a massive bright future, he'll have an even brighter one if you do that.
As a kid as well, I would love to have been on Top Gear or something like that, a car-related TV show like Fifth Gear or something along them lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the past,
it's Calvin Fair.
Not your first visit, of course, is it, this?
Well, no, Jeremy, because the first time I come here, you wouldn't bloody let me in, would you? So what I done is I went home, stuck the telly on, and I put something worth watching on.
What an X Factor is.
Well, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Simon, what do you think, mate? But being on telly would have been impossible. So YouTube's given me this platform, or this stage, that I can stand on anytime I want and deliver messages, positive messages, and secondly, messages about cars. My new car is a 720 brake horsepower BMW M6. It is brilliant. It's a great thing. If anyone's considering setting up a YouTube channel, definitely get on it, man. It's a great thing. It's a great achievement, and based on your efforts, you will constantly get results. And although my channel hasn't grown in a rate as possibly some other channels have grown, it's never bothered me. It's taken me a hell of a long time to get to 100,000 subscribers. I've never really focused on the goal. I've always just focused on keep progressing, and it's come. The goal has come. I've hit 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, so my channel in total has got, I think, 375 videos, and we're currently on Diary of a Car Trader episode 155, I think, right? So before Diary of a Car Trader started, there was over 200 videos on my channel. That's a lot of videos, and when I started Diary of a Car Trader, I didn't even have 10,000 subscribers, which is why I say to you, the real graft went into the first part of my channel. Launch control. We all love a car with launch control. So you put it in dynamic mode, put it in drive, hold your foot on the brake and the accelerator at the same time, let the revs pick up, and just release the brake, right? We've got traction control off as well, obviously, so here it goes.
I'm going
With a lot of things in life, whether you're trying to save money or even on a computer game, you know, you rack up points. When you're getting them numbers and you're getting achievement, and you're seeing, or you're interacting with real people, you're seeing their comments in and liking, it's really does push you to keep going. So my first video I ever filmed was on a Honda Civic Type R. That video there, I remember filming that video. I took several attempts to film it. It was very rehearsed, very planned, and yeah, it's, if anything, most people would find it quite embarrassing. But today I'm driving home in a 2003 pre-facelift Honda Civic Type R. They're 197 brake horsepower, 2 litre VTEC engine. and I'm just going to take it for a little drive, let you know what I think of it. But I'm proud of that bloody video. That is my first ever YouTube video. I filmed it about 10 years ago when I was 22 years old. I had my car showroom. It was a great time of my life, and things had just started to pick up in my life. I filmed the video on my iPhone. My channel used to be called, it wasn't called Calvin's Car Diary, it was called Calvin Fair. It's my surname. Me and my iPhone. I used to film it on my iPhone, give the footage to my brother Jerome, and he would edit the video for me. Yeah, at the time he was about 15 or 16 years old, and yeah, I remember uploading that first video, right? Because that's the important thing. That first step is the most important step. Whether you're trying to quit smoking or lose weight or gain weight, you know, I was actually a skinny little kid. I really wanted to gain weight. But whatever you're trying to achieve in life, it's all about making that first step. If you build a house, yeah, that first brick you lay is going to amount to a house eventually. And that first video, I uploaded it and I drove to work the following morning after seeing a few comments and stuff and see that it had views, and I felt so fulfilled, so happy, I feel like I'd achieved something huge. And that step there 10 years ago was the best thing I could have done at that point in my life, because without that first step I would not have 100,000 subscribers today. And I love YouTube, I love social media, I love this ability to connect with everyone, and I'm so grateful that firstly I've got the ability to do it, and secondly that I've got this wonderful audience of people. I regularly read through my comments, and I am it's impossible for me to reply to everyone. I hope you appreciate and understand that, but understand that I do read your comments, and it is an amazing feeling to know that I've got all of these supporters, all these people inside, and all this gratitude and positivity in my comments, in my audience daily. It's an amazing feeling. So thank you so much for all of your help, because I keep saying it, keep reminding you, without you lot this would be impossible. It would be pointless. There'd be no reason for me to be having this camera in my car right now and doing it daily and documenting my life for this platform, right? So thank you so much. So back when I uploaded that first video, I obviously got a taste for it, yeah? And it sort of went on and off for years. I was more focused on the car trade than I was YouTube. There wasn't really such a thing as YouTubers back then. Probably was, but it wasn't such a big thing. And as time went on, I kept thinking, I really want to do this. So I done the odd video here and there, but there was never really any consistency. I went, tell a lie, to be fair, there was a couple of years, I would say, that I uploaded a video every single Sunday at 7 o'clock. Sunday at 7, that was my thing. And I've done that for quite a lot, I would like to say, a couple of years, yeah? So, we'll end it there, and I'll see you next Sunday at 7, all right? Thank you. During that time, what I used to do is I used to go to a lot of car shows. One of the central points for me was the Sharnbrook Hotel. I used to love going to the car shows at the Sharnbrook. Well, are you ready for this? Sharnbrook Supercar Sunday 2018, done in 60 seconds.
Feel just like a rock star. Just like a rock star. Just like a rock star. Man, I feel just like a rock star. Just like a rock star. Just like a rock star. Man, I feel just like a rock star.
I became very good friends with Chiro, again through social media and cars, you know, that brought us together. And I used to go to the Sharnbrook, and I used to stand there in my Calvin's Car Diary hoodie with all my Instagram and my YouTube tags all over the back. And I used to hand out cards to people saying, yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, if you want to subscribe to it, hit subscribe. And I kept putting that work in, and I got myself to a point where I was getting 1 subscriber every single day. That seems tiny, but that for me was absolutely huge. Yeah, that again, like I say, about progression and moving forward. I was moving forward. I met people along the way like Yanni from Yanamize, Lenny.Urban, who was Lenny the geezer at the time. Me and Lenny clicked like straight away, got on really well, and he helped me massively on my that first part of my journey.
That is funny.
Oh, mate, this car. Always too much traffic, never enough road.
You know, I'm quite happy to see a bit of traffic. I'm like, great.
Holding on like that.
So as the journey went on, and as I started seeing 10,000 subscribers, I thought to myself, I want to create a bit of consistency for my followers, consistency for myself, and be a bit more, I suppose, not even reliable, but but have a bit of a routine with my uploads. And I decided to upload every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And I decided to do Calvin's Car Diary, Diary of a Car Trader. A good experiment or a good thing to try would be Calvin's Car Diary, Diary of a Car Trader. I begun doing that and my channel started peaking. It was good, nice feeling. Then I bought the Golf R. So when I talk about the first 50% of my channel and then the second 50%, buying that Golf R and doing Diary of a Car Trader was like the 50-50 split. That's when I went over that mark. Everyone loved that Golf R. I bought it off of Arthur, obviously the 75-year-old man with the 600 brake Golf R. It was an amazing thing and it done wonderful things to our channel, and I kind of needed that boost at that time to motivate, not even motivate me, to continue my motivation on this journey through YouTube. And my channel started peaking, things started going really well, and I continued doing Wednesday, Sunday, Diary of a Car Trader for all of this time. I soon hit 50,000 subscribers, and the journey from 50 to 100,000 subscribers, things was just gone so fast. And I'm sat here now in my M6, which I absolutely love, with my YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers, and people to thank for it are obviously, like, firstly you lot, the gratitude and love, I keep saying it, for you lot that I've got. I love my channel, I love doing this, and this ain't going nowhere, and I've got so much. There's an E46 estate there. We're gonna do a video talking about them soon, don't worry about that, but so much of what you lot say motivates me to keep going, so that's really important. But having good people around you is also important. I've mentioned my missus, I've mentioned Leon, big rock in my life, my brothers in general, they're absolutely great, they're like my best friends and my brothers. Cheer out the Shrine, but Lenny, there's lots of people, Ricky from Living Life Fast, we started on our journey at the same time. Ricky's now hit 300,000 subscribers, shows like how well his channel's gone in that period of time, and it's just nice. That's been nice to have someone who's like-minded, with same interests, same age, doing the same thing, and sort of doing that journey together. We clicked from day one, and yeah, Ricky's a top guy. I absolutely rate Ricky, rate his videos, rate his channel, so shout out to Ricky as well. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a video just talking about the journey, and I suppose the other side of my journey is the car trade, and ultimately none of this would have been possible without having that passion for cars. I've named this video Passion, done in 60 seconds. If you look on my Instagram bio, you'll see that it says that I'm a video creator, but that's not actually true. Hold on, that's a lie. I am a video maker now, but that comes off the back of a passion. Passion for achieving, a passion for creating, but most of all it came from a passion for cars. As a kid I always loved cars. If I'm honest, I didn't have a great childhood at all, but that didn't matter because I always had this massive passion for cars. As time went on, I set up my own business, I began earning my own money, which then led me on to learning to make videos. I'm basically living my own dream at the minute, and if we go back to the beginning of the video where it all started, the word passion. The reason why I'm doing this video today is because I want to encourage you lot to follow your own passion, because trust me, you will find yourself in the same position that I'm in today. You'll be living your own dream. I have a passion for cars, I love cars, and I also have a passion for achieving and being on it, like hence the hashtag on it brands. I love being on it, I love doing stuff, I love creating, I love achieving, and I love moving forward, and by doing more, I can achieve more. It's as simple as that. So yeah, and I want to remind you that your efforts sometimes aren't, or what you achieve sometimes isn't based on your effort. I know a brief. He's on it, he's enjoying the peaceful roads. You shouldn't do that, guys, yeah, don't do it. Drive safely, everyone. But yeah, in a nutshell, what you achieve sometimes is not based on your effort. So I think the motive or the priority always has to be putting 100% in, and sometimes you don't get 100%, but you back 100% back, sorry, but you'll always move forward, and that's exactly what I've done. And I plan to continue doing that, plan to continue being on it, and plan to continue achieving. Sometimes that achievement will slow down, undoubtedly, but you know what, across the board it will consistently move forward, and that's exactly what my intentions are. So yeah, I've definitely missed a lot of things. I'm pulling up to Vinca now, but there's definitely a lot that I've missed. There's a lot of things I could talk about, but ultimately I'm a guy that's come from nothing and trust me, I've had no handouts, no luck, no nothing, man. There's been no magic here. I'm just a guy that's had good people around me and decided to pull my finger out my arse and get on it, and I've achieved everything I've achieved based on my mindset. So I think that is a valuable thing to take from this whole video. Keep on it, keep moving forward, and keep trying to achieve. All right, so I'm going to pull up to Binker now and leave this video as that. But thanks as ever for watching. However many of my videos you've watched, whether it be 1 or 375, I'm very grateful for every minute of every one of your people, every one of your time. All right, so thank you so much. I am always as can't even get my bloody words out. I'm so happy, man. But as ever, I'm going to ask you to hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe, yeah, because this journey is going to continue. If you're new to my channel, hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload. I do upload a video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And give me a follow on Instagram as well, at Calvin's Car Diary, alright? And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader. Right, so those that follow me regularly will know that I recently purchased this categorised BMW X6M. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the problems that I've got with this car.